Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video for my fellow beginners and my fellow beauties who are on a budget that can't afford high-end makeup brushes. Now the brushes I'm going to show you are face and eyes, and also cheek if you don't include face with the cheek. The companies that I'm going to show you are from Coastal Scents and e.l.f. and I do have a Sonia Kashuk brush in my little group of brushes that I do want to show you. FYI, I was not paid to do this video. I just wanted to share the love on brushes that I adore when I am doing my face makeup. So let's get started. I'm going to show you my face slash cheek brushes first, and here are the brushes. And the brushes, the face brushes that I'm going to show you are Coastal Scents and e.l.f. And the e.l.f. brushes I'm going to show you are from the Studio line, and one is from, I believe, their Essential line. I think it's called Essential line, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically the dollar line. So the first one I'm going to show you is the e.l.f.'s Studio line powder brush. Now, many girls on here swear by this brush. I really, really love this brush. It's very soft. A lot of girls on here, or just people in their everyday life who don't do videos, they use this for foundation application. I actually use this to buff out my foundation once it's applied, just to give it an extra smooth finish to my face. The only negative thing about this is that just be careful that you don't get too rough with it, because it will detach. But that's the only negative thing that I have about this brush. As far as the bristles on here, it's very, very, very soft, and it's amazing. The next brush that I'm going to show you is the priciest one that I'm going to show you today, but it is well worth the money, guys. And it is the Coastal Scents S29 brush, and this is the classic buffing synthetic brush. Now this brush is 2-in-1. It has a buffing brush and a stippling brush all into one. As you can see, the edges of this brush are shorter than the ones up top, just for that stippling effect. Now this is the brush that I do use. As you can see, it's dirty, that I do use for my foundation. I use this to stipple my foundation on my face, and once I'm done with that, then I use the powder brush. Now this brush is $15. So again, if it's pricey, if I didn't say it before, it is $15, but it's well worth the money. The next brush I'm going to show you is from e.l.f. and it's from their Essentials or Professional line, and it's this one. It's $1. Now this I have experienced shedding, but it's still a really, really good brush to use as far as if you want to add a highlight to the top of your cheeks here, or if you want to do kind of a contour, or if you're skilled like that and you want to add blush to it. I particularly don't use this for blush, but I definitely use this for when I want to add a pop of highlight here, or maybe if I want to, add a contour, I would use this brush. This brush was $1, and it's pretty good for $1, guys. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is basically the same exact one as the previous one I showed you. It's just from Coastal Scents, and this is I have written down the names of this. This is the Classic Blush Angle Brush. Again, I would use this for a contour or a highlight. This one is much thicker than the e.l.f. one, so I do prefer this one over this one because it just packs it on here just a little bit more for me. But this one individually is $4.95. Now I purchased this in a set, a 12-piece set that the Coastal Scents has on their website. I will show you at the end all the brushes that I received in that kit. That kit is $17.95 as of right now. The next one I'm going to show you is my go-to, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold, powdered brush, and it is the Classic Blush Brush Large, and it's natural bristles. And here it is, and it is the N27. I did receive this brush in the 12-piece set. This is individually $6.95. This brush and this brush and a couple other brushes I'm going to show you, I would suggest you get in a 12-piece set, not individually, because then it'll go over the price of the the set that I did purchase. But this is a really, really good brush. I do use this for my powder. It's soft, my powder, my blush, and it's definitely really soft to add the blush here and definitely to buff it out where it won't look too harsh on the face. Again, it's soft. I have not experienced any shedding to this brush. And again, this brush was $6.95. If you have a round face like me or a little chubby and you need a little bit more of a brush to pop that blush in there, this is perfect. It hits that apple, bam, right there, and it bring it up. I really like this brush. This is my go-to blush brush. So basically that was the end of the face brushes that I want to show you. Now I'm just going to jump and show you some eyeshadow brushes. And the first one I'm going to show you is my go-to brush. This is a brush that I use for every look that I do. It's just because the way it's shaped, and I have hooded eyes and they're small, is just perfect for it. This is the classic blended pointed brush, and it's for $2.95. And as you can see how it has that tip here, this is perfect, guys. Oh my god, this is for, you know, your crease and to blend it out. I honestly don't use it for that because my eyes are so small. I use it to add a contour color here and here, a dark shade, and to bring it into my crease. This is perfect. Also for me, because I have hooded eyes, you don't want it to go too far up. It's perfect where I can add it here and bring it into my crease, but not too much over it. The next one I'm going to show you is a coastal scent. Oh my god, no. This is a Sonia Kashuk blending brush. And this by far is the softest brush I have used as far as to buff out colors. When I am doing a dark makeup look, like a smoky makeup look where it's just all one color, this is the brush that I go to soften the edges out, because this just blends out perfectly. So here's a Sonia Kashuk brush. It doesn't have a number. It just has like the squiggly shape. This is sold at Target. The e.l.f. brushes that I showed you, the studio line ones, you can get those at Target as well. And the e.l.f. essential or professional line brush you can get at Target, Kmart, their website, and I don't know any other place, but you can get those there. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for this. I think I paid like $10 for this, but this was well worth the money. Again, I use this definitely to blend out harsh lines. Excuse me. Harsh edges here. It's just perfect. I don't use this very often when I use different colors, simply because the brush is just too big for my face. As you can see, I mean, my eye is just way too big. The next one I'm going to show you is the, which one is this? It is the Classic Natural Blending Brush, and I paid $2.95 for this. This is a really good one. It's definitely much smaller than the Sonia Kashuk one. So when I do two looks, I do use this brush to kind of blend it all together, or when I have basically my, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god, my transitional color, and I want to blend it out some more, I definitely use this brush. This brush is very, very soft. It doesn't prickle, because I know some brushes that are really cheap, they kind of like, when you add them to your eye, they kind of prickle and hurt your eye. This definitely does not, and this is a natural brush. The next brush I'm going to show you is an angled blending brush. I do not use this to blend anything. I use this brush specifically for a highlight. It is angled when you have that arch here, and it just fits perfectly under the brow. This is what I use this for. This is specifically my go-to brush for my brow bone if you have not seen any of my tutorials, and it just fits perfectly in there. And this, I believe, was $1.95. Okay, so the next brush I'm going to show you is an e.l.f., I guess it's professional. e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. Now, this is $1. I gotta tell you, this is my favorite eyeshadow brush to use when I need to add something on my lid. One, it's small. One, it's dense. It's not all the way, you know, fluffy like a blending brush. It's just pretty much dense, so you can pack on the color, and I love it. And again, it fits my eye perfectly, as you can see here. It does shed, but again, what do you expect for something that's $1, right? Okay, so the last brush I am going to show you is my go-to brush when I am adding shadow to my lower lash line. Now, I have very high cheekbones, so they kind of sit like this on the face. I don't know if you guys can see that. So sometimes to take a brush like this or a brush like this will not help to add color here. So I use this tiny little brush. It's a little dirty, I'm sorry. And it is from Essence of Beauty, which you can get from Rite Aid. Hopefully you guys have Rite Aid around you. You can get this from Rite Aid. This does come in a set. This comes with, excuse me, 2 other brushes that are slightly bigger. So they come, you know, in different sizes. But I want to show you this one specifically because it just gets here under your lower lash line just perfectly, and it also just smokes it out wonderful. Okay, so before I even show you guys the 12 set piece, what it comes with, I almost forgot to show you one other brush that I do adore, that I do use a lot, and it is this angled brush here. And this is specifically for when you have gel eyeliner and you want to, you know, add it, of course, to your top waterline, and you want to give that wing effect, especially when you are a beginner and you want to use gel eyeliner or cream eyeliner, whichever you want to call it, and you want to give that wing effect look. This is the perfect brush to use. Always use an angled brush. So let me just show you the brushes that are in the 12-piece set. The first one I'm going to show you is, I use this sometimes, it's dirty. I do use this sometimes with my MAC foundation because the MAC foundation is pretty thick and this lays on. Using this on my face with the foundation, it lays the foundation on pretty nicely. And it is this brush here, and it's the S22. Again, this is the angled brush for cream eyeliner, gel liners. The next one is the blending brush that I showed you. The other one, I don't know what this is for. It's this round brush. I don't know if this is for your lips or something. I'll probably, again, I'll show you right here what it means. I don't know what this one is for. And I probably am not using it the way it is. I actually use this for when I use pigments. I use this brush for that. This one is a lip brush, and I do use this for lips. This one is also, I don't know what this one is for. I use this when I run out of brushes, I gotta be honest with you. The next one is a brush that you use for your eyeliner. I particularly don't like brushes like this for eyeliner. It is a brush that gives you control, but for some reason it doesn't give me enough control. The next brush I'm going to show you is a contour crease blending brush. You know, when you want to give that look here and up. I don't particularly use this because I think it's just too fat. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just too fat for me. I don't like it. So I don't use this brush. The next brush I'm going to show you is a eyeshadow shader brush. It's just pretty much really big and thick. Like, can you see it? It's just too big for my eye. So I don't really use this brush. And the last two are the angled brush and the blush brush. The last brush, unfortunately, I don't know where it is, but it looks like this. I'm just showing you an old one that I have. So it looks like that. And again, that 12-piece set is $17.95 as of right now. But if you wait a little bit, it'd probably go on sale for $9.95. So basically that's it for this video. I hope this video did help you guys in finding what brushes that you do want. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.